Very good.
You want me to smoke?
No, no, no. You can be late, bro. After I shoot him. I had the. Oh.
Просто
они там
behind
постоянно
me,
по одному
motherfucker,
играют.
украинец, planting.
Dead?
Hello.
Waving our goodbyes to the FaZe Clan of Stage 2 in just 1 minute and 40 seconds time. Let's see. Spray through the smoke. It's wild, but it's taken down niko. What a way for it to potentially end. He cannot contribute, but wins the first fight. And with that kill, the bomb now dropped to his feet. Dupree coming up through the divider. Valdet a little bit worried here because they can come through long. Luckily enough, players have now gotten into the A site on his team.
What?
Well, that's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? Zenix has retrieved the bomb. They try and get in. You got to get past Man 2, and that is a challenge in and of itself. Man 2 delivers 3 kills from the man and a second round on the board for OG.
A little bit of damage and tag them up. That's where it can actually have some impact here. But there's going to be Crims and Brolan working out a couple of kills here, but I don't think it's enough. And as Golden finds a big spray down here with JW.
Yeah, so JW draws the attention, and that's the spray down you were hoping for. Golden. He's got one more duel in Carrigan from the same direction, and Golden saves the day. A triple kill from the in-game leader. It was Mano El Mano. Carrigan El Golden puts it 9-6 at the half.
This Golden spots 4 towards
He
the
used
ramp.
it as a fake flash for ramp. It did kind of force him off, I suppose. JW is going to be forced out, and they're going to descend lower with a vengeance. All 4, make it 5 now, descending towards the low site. Bronze lost his life elsewhere, taking the initial duel. Golden, he's going to be forced out of windows just by bodies alone. There's just so many players, he's overwhelmed. Doesn't make it look like that. That's ridiculous from Golden. A 3rd frag. I did not see that one coming. Frozen and Woxic, they're going to do their best to pick up the pieces.
He's going for this initial pick, and we'll see if there's any smoke or flashes behind it. It's just going in dry, the CO Guardian pick, and it works out for 1. Surely not a second. The Mac 10's too close.
Tag one.
He did. He wallbanged straight in,
That's
and Woxic's
insane.
done enough to finish the job. He's got to tag another one. Shooting from the hip. Carrigan tags up Brolan. 3 are hiding behind the sandbags. Goldenson needs a fresh mag for the repeat. Imagine if Carrigan got another one. Holding down Banana, some close quarters orphing. He's contributed to 3.
This is actually sick from Carrigan. Will they check the sandbags again, knowing he's probably fallen back at this stage? Surely
Fire
they give
a shot
it
now,
just,
Carrigan. Go
just a
on.
courtesy check at this point. Make sure it's clear, Brolan, and indeed he will. Great shot. He's on for one hell of a round. Not the ace, but he's contributed massively here. I question whether he should have the orb considering Vox is available, but I was dead wrong. Carrigan about to get the 4th kill here, and it's a beautiful one. That is what it's all about there. 1 saved AWP and a P250, and that's all it takes sometimes. Down, very unlikely they do. Ideally, you got the MP9 ready and waiting for them. Carrigan's over towards B with that, but Voxic happy to find a few frags here.
Woxic was one during stage 1 that we were very critical of here on the casting panel. He wasn't performing up to that same standard.
Not.
So I'm glad that we get to see him again today and see how that AWP was working. There was a lot of impact coming out of the lines of Carrigan finding openings, was they were able to snowball rounds on. And then when the chips were really down, it was actually Chris J as the member we were highlighting as somebody stepping on up and winning them some big ones. Now, if you were here at the top of the show, you would have seen Golden has slipped into the bottom 5 performers at the moment. He is the 5th worst, statistically speaking, just from stage 2. And well, he is the in-game leader, so we tend to give them a little bit more slack in this one right here, but maybe a bigger performance from him today. Could see Fnatic picking up this win against Mousesports. We're going to get it underway with the gun rounds here, so I assume Fnatic are going to go with their traditional play that we've been talking about a lot, which is
Take if possible, grab a gun.
Counter-Strike at this high level, right? If you want to minimize mistakes, and that's what it's all about, is minimizing mistakes and taking the least amount of risks, then playing rounds in this slow fashion is the best way to do so.
Yeah.
They're going to run into topside now. Of course, this is the only thing they could try, maybe overwhelm. They will get a kill, so that's a positive.
Yeah.
niko gets down the vent. It's like the best they can do with a bad situation.
They could have just rushed in the very get-go, but they would run into flames and AG grenades and be blown up. At least they've got a kill out of that, and they've baited out some of the utility otherwise, right? So they haven't been blown up. It's been more cash expended by the CTs. So yeah, it's not the most entertaining Counter-Strike to watch, and they got Glock sitting in lobby for a minute, but it does make sense when you break it all down. It's a thing that's really come into the forefront the last few months, I would say. A lot more teams are doing this, and just trying to notice the fact that they are spending $600 every time a CT drops an incendiary, for example. That's $600 gone. That's spent.
Yeah.
a chance for one of those. And again, there was the mauled. Simple manhandles them as they make their way in towards inside. Bomb planted, a rare victory in that sense. The round surely falls in favor here of Na'Vi. Oh, hold on. A couple of kills now.
A lifeline.
Yeah.
niko's not looking for this though. The ram flank's coming in. He'll be able to explain it, but Electronic has found the frags with just a scrap of... Oh dear! That was a nasty way to go. Craters and retrieval of the kit.
Simple though, he certainly have. Taken down by niko, who has got himself a 16th kill. No signs of slowing down either. That is beautiful. In towards a connector. He absolutely rocks Electronic's world, and that's two of the heaviest hitters now from Na'Vi removed. Speaking of which, coldzera will be taken down towards the A ramp, but they know exactly where Boomage is, and niko's taking no prisoners today.
He's furious. 18-6. The demon inside of niko is in the server. My God. And that was the only AWP, right? They had the hero AWP on Simple. He's doing the power play, which is going straight out the window, landing the skill jump. And niko, he just comes straight out. And oh, Flamey, he meets his demise.
He had to scope out. There was a chance he hit that, but ultimately, it is all off Meister to secure the penultimate frag. niko on for 4. Happy to hunt as well. In towards B. And that's exactly where Perfecto resides. We'll see whether he can actually find one more kill here. There's a chance with the timings. There it is. And
is the A site. Of course, that CT rotates very loud as well, so Astralis are going to be hearing all these footsteps come back. Upper, Mantu spraying with the USP, can finally connect a kill. He's lost his teammate on the site, though, stuck out on a limb, and through the smoke, they go into the firing line. 3 from Magisk. He's on a 4 right now. He's looking for an ace and a bomb plant as well, just to put extra points on his scoreboard. Issa alone, someone should be able to steal this ace away from Magisk, and Astralis are all over it.
Yeah, they don't want him to have this ace more than they want Issa to even get close to winning this round, it seems like. Magisk is going to go for it. He gets close, has the ace. And well done there from Magisk. Gets the bomb planted too. A man that really did do it all. Now has a 408 ADR setting in the first round. It's pretty gross.
And long may it continue for Magisk, right? Like, he's been in stellar form. Originally, it was really Dupree being the man who was consistent for Astralis, and we just wanted to see 1 or 2 more players